Yo, what's up? Welcome to the channel. This is gonna be my first story time, and probably I would say it's in the top 5 dumbest things I've ever done. So, first of all, like and subscribe and help my content get pushed out. I'm going to try to post story times every day. I don't know if I'll be able to because of my household. The shit is chaotic. But I have story times planned out to what I know what story times I want to tell. I'm starting off with the more tame ones before I start getting into my crazy ones because I don't know, I want more people to know about my channel before I start telling y'all the crazy story times that I've been through. So this is the story time about how I got caught stealing / breaking and entering inside of a church. Yes, I know how that sounds. I was definitely stupid for doing it, but I was like, what, 12 when this happened, I think. So this was like, I was in like 6th, 7th grade. First things first, I don't condone, I don't condone stealing. Karma will come and get you because this came and got me for stealing multiple times. This is just story of the instant karma. Actually, now every time that I've stolen, it's been instant karma. Now that I really think about it, that's besides the point, though. So no more yapping. Basically, this all started because I figured out one of my friends. We can call him Joshua. We figured out that he knew how to get inside the church when the pastors and shit was gone. Right. So one day we was outside playing basketball, I think, or just roaming around with him because the way that the layout was there was a church, there was a house that the church owned, then it was our house. So like we was close to the church, so close to the church actually that the church was actually our bus stop. But our friend, I say our friend because it was me, and I convinced my friend convinced him to do it. Now y'all might be like, why are you calling Christina him? It's an inside joke between me and him. He'll know who he is if he ever hears this. But me and my friend Christina lived a house away from each other, so we was close to the church, like not even a minute walk, maybe like a 45-second walk. But our friend Joshua, he lived a little bit further back, it's probably like a 5-minute walk, I would say, because to get to his house he lived in like a big ass neighborhood. Like his neighborhood was huge, so it probably took like 2 minutes walking to get to his house, then another 3-minute walk from the entrance of his neighborhood to the church. Right? Cool. So one day he put us on the game. He like, yo, I don't know if y'all knew this, but like we can get inside the church. That's not what he said. I'm pretty sure he said something like, do y'all want to go inside the church? And we was like, how are we gonna get in? He was like, just watch. So we go to the back of the church and he just yanked the door open. So the way that the door was, even if it was locked, if you would just yank it open with some force, it would just open, right? So we went in there, and keep in mind, we would never take nothing big. Like, we were only going there to take, like, candy and drinks when we was outside playing, because the part that we could get into was the children's part. So, they had a kitchen and everything in there. So, we'd just go in the kitchen, get water, get a soda, then take hella lollipops, right? So, that's how we figured out that we could get into the church, right? So, let's fast forward some time. I forgot how much time it was. But eventually I get an idea, and I'm like, I want to stay in the church after everybody's gone. Why do I want to stay in the church? I don't know. Probably to use their Wi-Fi, but that doesn't make sense to me because I use their Wi-Fi just sitting on the steps, because we didn't have Wi-Fi in my house back then. We didn't get internet in my house till I was in like fucking high school. Like, no joke. I had a rough childhood, yo. I had a rough childhood. You're gonna hear some stories from my childhood, but I ended up getting that idea, and I convinced my homeboy Christina. I'm like, yo, Christina, we should wait till everybody leaves, and just roam around the church, just explore type shit, right? So he ended up agreeing for whatever reason, and we commit to it. Boom, everything is going well, everything is going according to plan. Until I get the idea, I was like, I need to switch hiding spots for whatever reason, I don't know. So I'm switching hiding spots, and here's how I got caught. I closed the door too hard. Boom, closed the door too hard. And then one of the pastors, we could call him Tony, him and his wife was still like, he was the main pastor, so he was closing down the church and shit. So he ends up hearing the door close, and he's asking, like, hello, is anybody there? Is anybody there? And now my heart dropped to my ass, because I'm like, we're finna get caught. Oh, I didn't even think we was finna get caught, actually. I'm like, damn, they know that we here. So I just hide. And I ended up moving spots to the boiler room. And my friend Christina moves to the boiler room too, but he moves where I'm at in the boiler room. As soon as you open the door, you can see me. But Christina was in the back of the boiler room. Keep that in mind, that Christina was in the back of the boiler room. That's going to come into play. So he ends up opening the door, seeing that I'm in the boiler room. And he just like come out, and he's asking me why I did it. And I was like, I don't know. Because I really didn't know. I don't. And he was like, alright, I'm going to ask you this. I'm going to need you to be honest with me. He was like, is anybody in here with you? I was like, no, it's just me. It's just me. And he's like, so if I go look back there, Christina not going to be back there. And I'm like, no, he's not. No, it's just me. He shined his flashlight back there. He's like, Christina, come out. I see you. And me and Christina is like, how the fuck did he know? Like, we're like, because where he was at, there was no possible way that he could have seen him. So I don't know if he was just saying it just to get him out there, but he was like, come out, I know you back there. And after the fact that happened, me and him were so confused, bro, because we was like, how the fuck did he know? Because I was like, Christian, you know, fuck, I said his name. I was like, Christina, you know that I didn't snitch on you. You were there, you heard. I said it was just me. He was like, I don't know how he seen me, because I didn't even see him. I just saw the light. And he's like, I could barely see his flashlight. So anyways, he ended up telling Christina to come out, and he's talking to us, and he's like, y'all know y'all could go to jail. If I do this again, we're gonna call the cops. And we're like, and after he brought up the cops, we was like, oh yeah, no, we're done. Right? we're done. And this is why I like that church, because even after doing all that, they still accepted me. That's probably one of the only churches that I can still go to. And I don't know, bro. That's like the only church I really fucked with, for real. Moral of the story, fuck that. Before the moral of the story, I'm finna call Christina and ask that nigga, how did he know that he was back there? Because like, there was no way that he could have known that bro was back there, bro. No way at all. Okay, back on track. Moral of the story, don't steal. It's bad. Especially don't steal from people who got your back. That's even worse. Like, he brought up jail, and that shook me at the time. But because I was like a kid, so I was like, you gonna call the cops? I was like, then my mom gonna find out, then my mama gonna whip me. And back then my mom was ruthless. I didn't have the nice mother I had now. I was gonna my ass was gonna be grass, as Christina would say. But moral of the story, don't steal, especially from people that love and care about you. Second moral of the story, don't repeat what I did. And don't pull your friends into your dumbass equations if you are gonna Don't pull your friends into your stupid fucking plans if you're gonna do some dumb shit. I still to this day don't know how. I'm finna call Christina right after this, because I don't know how he saw us in there, bro. Like, that is one of the greatest mysteries of my life. And I got some great ass mysteries that y'all are gonna hear about in the future. But anyways, like, subscribe to help my content get pushed out there. I'm trying to get off my mom's fucking couch, bro. But have a good day. I love y'all.